the March of this year, my wife started acting strange. Okay. She started to cry. She became angry. Okay. Then she got lot of fear. Also, there are instances she tried to kill herself. Okay. Later, someone told that there may be either some black magic or some other entity may be the reason for this. So, using a priest, we did some ritual, but we came back. Okay, it's in the month of May. But what I still feel is that there is some issue still existing in her. I want to know whether she's completely cured or not.
What is her name?
Renuka.
Renuka.
Do you need her full name, Brenda Charu?
No, not.
Okay. While you're doing your check, Chandan, I do see your question. Minoti, I do see your question. Hang in there, we will bring it up. Let's see what Brenda and Charu have to say to Vishnu. And Mon D, sorry, I can't see your full name. Are you here? Give us your full name. Are you here on video? If you're comfortable to come on, we will bring you on. Otherwise, let's just. Oh, that is okay. Fine. I see you, Monica. We'll get you on.
That's it.
And for anybody who joined, 10-15 minutes into the call, just joining right now, please remember, light your candle. All right, whatever candle you have, tea light, any size, any shape, any color, light it with the intention, with sending the intention prayer out while lighting, to please keep your space, your auric field cleared and protected, and let it burn out. Don't do anything to it. Brenda Charu, are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Please go ahead.
So your wife is still having spirit possessions, and there is voodoo done on her. So these are the two energies that are still playing.
Yeah. Voodoo is playing, is affecting her 50%, and the spirit possession is 20%.
Okay.
So we're just finding out the percentage she's been affected by those energies.
Okay.
All right.
I want to know, help me on that.
Yes. You will be helped. Yes. Go ahead, Charu, go ahead.
The split possession is basically what happens is that the entity has got attached to her energy field, and the helplessness that she is running in her life is not hers. It's the entity's helplessness that is playing in her life. The energy of feeling helplessness. And also her family life is affected by this split possession. Or rather, I mean, her family life is also affected.
Okay. Thank you.
Vishnu, just remember, we're going to bring you back in a bit, and you're going to get to know more. I know there must be questions going on in your head. Hang on to them. Just remember what Brenda and Charu have just mentioned to you. Spirit possession 20%, voodoo 50%. Okay. And the rest also. Like I said, so hang in there, don't go anywhere, stay with us. I will just request you to go on mute right now.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Monica is here. Sent you a request, Monica, to unmute. Yeah. Go ahead, Monica. Hi.
Hi, Brenda and Charu. It was a very serendipitous thing that I got on the call. I mean, I was doing something and I just saw this, and somehow I was guided to come here. So thank you for that. Well, I recently lost my father under very strange circumstances. He was a very healthy man. It just happened that within a span of 1 month, rather, without any reason, he just, everything went awry, and we lost him on August 16th. Turns out that we have a very intense legal battle going on with my uncle because he has cheated us of a huge sum of money. And we got to know that he has done something very strange with my father, and it added up. Although I was not a believer of any of this, it added up to the symptoms that he showed and whatever happened. Now I am the legal heir. I'm going to be battling it with, it's my signature because I'm the only daughter. And with all the trials that my parents did, I couldn't be married as well. And even that's one of the reasons what they are saying, that he's the one who's causing it. I really didn't have believe any of this, but after listening to your call and after having seen whatever I saw in the past few months, which was grueling, I have a feeling that it is true. And yeah, if you can help me out in this, because as, honestly, I'm lost at today's
I
point
think
of
his
time.
condolences on the loss of your father. I know it's a big thing, and we'll check your energy for you now.
Thank you.
And while Brenda and Charu do that check, Brenda Charu, we will bring on one more person as well.
Yeah.
After this. Please do your thing. Shilpa, we'll get Manisha on after this. Manisha Modi, right? Yes. And for anybody who joined in late, anybody who missed the first few bits of this conversation that we had, we spoke about what are dark entities and what's the difference between dark entities and negative energies. So in a nutshell, negative energies are actually negative emotions which work like fuel for the dark entities to latch onto you, to attach onto you. Brenda and Charu, with their experience, have categorized dark entities into 4 primary sets. Brenda, Charu, whenever you're ready, let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for you, Monica, you have quite a few negativities, and I think negative entities actually. And I think you're already aware of it, and you can see it playing out. So the first thing you have is black magic, and that is 100% playing out at the moment. You have vampire energy, and we explained how people suck your energy or suck whatever you have, and that's 30%. And at the same time, they're doing psychic attacks on you. So that's 100%, which is resulting in open portals to lower dimensions. So we call this where lower dimensions is where, like, you know, we have a residence for the angels and angelic kingdom, and so we have a residence for demonic and demonic energy and the negative energy, and so that's the lower dimension. So basically, by sending you so much negativity and negative energy, you also go into that vibration of lower vibration. And then you have discarnate. So these are entities that have not crossed over. So that also is then that's playing out 100% for you. And you also have demonic energy, which is 50% as well. So these are the 5 things. Yeah, 6 things. Yeah.
Anything left so we can survive this?
You can. We're going to do. We're going to clear some of it. So just wait for.
Yeah, Monica, hang in there. And I've got to tell you this, you know, it takes a different kind of energy, which is definitely sustaining you, to laugh at the face of this, you know, that is there anything left? Hello. So, and Monica, hang in there. All right. They've just mentioned, and that's quite a long list, and some percentages are at 100%. You must have so much going through your head right now. And Vishnu, Monica, trust us, we're not trying to, you know, keep you hanging at the edge of the cliff. Just hang on for a few more minutes. We'll get Monica, we'll get Manisha on very quickly. So Manisha is Sai Baba's devotee. She got sent here, and there is stuff happening with her, so she has a question for you as well, Brenda and Charu. Go ahead, Manisha.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Neelu. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Charu. So my life story is very strange, you know. I went to school in Switzerland, etc. And then I got married to somebody. So this has affected all areas of my life. I led the life I led with my ex-husband with such immense wealth that, it's like unbelievable. I used to fly Concorde. So you can imagine my life was something like this. And then, we lost all our wealth in 1998. And 1991, I started having a lot of health issues. I lost my spleen. I've lost my large intestine. I've had 15 surgeries in my life. This is my second life. And so this has affected every area of my life. And I've been told it's, a family member is my sister. She wanted to marry my ex-husband for the wealth. So, I wanted to see what you can scan and tell me, because it's like literally, everything is gone from my life. Complete, standstill, blocks after blocks. I lost my hair. Like this is my second, hair. So this is my second life. I was given like 5% chance of survival. And so many times Baba has helped me.
Well, kudos to you. You're there, and so you're on fighting it tooth and nail, whatever it is. So kudos to you. Amazing. Yeah.
Thank you. But again, another thing was that my father also didn't want to speak to me for 20 years before he passed away because of my sister wanted all his wealth in Mumbai. So, lots of like threads to this story from betrayals as well.
Yeah, and as I was telling you a few minutes earlier, what we were talking about is this, and that there were 4 categories. Minoti, oh, sorry, Brenda Charu, go ahead, Brenda Charu.
Yeah, so you have spirit possession, which is affecting your life by 80%. Black magic, but it's not that much, so probably that has come down and is 20% at the moment. Demonic energy is 100% for you, and extra soul. So this is where we talked about discarnates and souls not leaving. So that is at 50% at the moment.
And for you too, Manisha, hang in there. All right. Like I said, questions must be there. And trust us, this is not meant to be like a half thing for you. You will get to see more. So Monica, Vishnu, Manisha, we will see you in about 5 to 10 minutes maximum. So, and Vishnu, I would request you also, please keep your video on. It's just easy for us to then bring you on. The reason why we did this, people, is, okay, we'll explain that later. Right now, what are we now going to do, Brenda and Charu?
We're going to now, because we pulled out all of these things from the bag, we're not going to leave anybody hanging there. We're actually going to do a protection protocol. So this is,
You'll be doing a group check first, right?
Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Thank
so
you. Yes.
People, as a collective,
too excited.
Yes, I can see. As a collective whole, as a group that we are, that when we get together as a group, we carry group energies. Whether you're live on the call right now, whether you're listening to this replay, this check would also work for you. It'll also be not work, sorry, I'm so sorry. It's applicable to you as well. And what's going to happen after that is, what Brenda Charu going to tell us? There is this and there is that, 100% black magic and 10% curses and 30% discarnates and leave us hanging. No, what they're going to do is first do a protection protocol for all of us. And Manisha, Monica, Vishnu, that would obviously include you as well, because we're all together here as a group. And then what Brenda and Charu are going to do, with whatever shows up, they're actually going to clear and they will also tell us, as a group, how long have we been carrying it, and as a group, what it is going to affect. Okay. And as a group, there will be clearing done. And then after that, Manisha, Monica, Vishnu, we will get you on one at a time, because then you will see with the group clearing what has happened with your individual. And then Brenda Charu will also let you know about what's showing up. And this is why I said, hang in there. And Chandan, Kirti, Minoti, as I said, I've noted your questions. We will bring them up for sure. They're very good questions. I will be very interesting to hear from Brenda and Charu, their take on it, and how this therefore helps all of us. And because they're checking an entire group together, it would take a few seconds more. And I get the feeling that if I go into a recap again, suddenly Brenda and Charu will be ready again.
We're nearly finished anyway.
But just to let everybody know, what are dark entities? What are negative energies? What's the difference between them? How, when a person is affected by dark entities, how does it affect them? What's in store for them? Is it actually possible to give that information, that guidance, that reading as well? These are just some of the things that we spoke about earlier. Yes, Brenda and Charu, what is showing up for the group?
Yeah, so for the group energy, this has been present, and so it's clearing the 6 months energy of what we have collected, and it is spirit possession, which is at 20%, demonic energy, which is at 70%, and hidden entities, this is at 80%. It's affecting our health and fitness. This is the area it's affecting, and creating the energy of exhaustion, unhappiness, and doubts.
Exhaustion, unhappiness, and
Doubt.
doubt. And you said that this has been building up for the last 6 months. And right, people remember, this is for the entire group. Don't take it on yourself as one thing. All right, this is the entire group. This entire group is built up. This has been happening for the last 6 months. Percentages are spirit possession 20%, demonic energies 70%, hidden entities 80%. Our health and fitness is affected, and is affected or will get affected?
Will be affected.
Okay, will get affected. And this is showing up with exhaustion and doubt, right? Okay. Sorry?
And unhappiness.
Unhappiness, right. Now, with this level of things showing up, and I can obviously, what is the first thing we think about, Brenda and Charu? Okay, where is my protection? Where is my Suraksha Kavach? Basically. So Suraksha Kavach is the Hindi word for a protective armor, right? Kavach would be armor, Charu.
Armor.
Right.
Yes.
So like a protective body armor. All right. So we're going to get ourselves protected, because Brenda and Charu are now going to run the protection protocol for us. Right? Okay. So are we going to be in silence there as well? Because at that point, with the protection protocol running, I definitely do not want to be talking. I want everybody to silently receive it.
Yeah. So what I can request everyone is basically get yourself into a space where you are receptive, so you can acknowledge that, okay, this is happening for me and as a group energy, and I'm now ready to clear these energies and receive the protection. So this protection will be a one-time protection for everyone listening to the call, or to who will listen to it in future. And just close your eyes and receive. It will be like a 2-minute where we're going to clear the energies, and we're going to actually put a protection.
Right. Okay, so you're doing the protection and then clearing, clearing and protection. You're doing it back to
Okay.
back. So the
Yeah,
next,
back to back.
right. So the next 2 to 3 minutes, people, we will be in silence. So please, as Brenda said, sit back, relax, be open to receiving.
So we're done, Nilu.
Go ahead, Brenda.
Yeah. So now I have checked, after we've done a protection protocol, the group as a group, there is 0% spirit possession, 0% demonic energy, and 0% hidden entities. And what you're mute, Nilu, if you're saying anything.
I was saying fantastic.
I saw button. And what the energy has now brought it is remove the negative energy of exhaustion, unhappiness, and doubt. And so now the group as a whole has relaxation, supportiveness, gratitude, harmony, and happiness. How cool is that?
It is super cool. I'm going to repeat that. We now have the energies of relaxation, support, gratitude, and harmony.
And happiness.
And happiness. So the exhaustion, doubt, and unhappiness has been removed and cleared and removed. And this is what has come in. I love how Sushma's all throughout just been with her hands folded and just receiving. And that is, it's so good to see. And people, okay, you've made it 0. And I know normally there's a period, there's a time period for the energy to integrate, so to speak. What is it for the entire group?
So basically it's already integrated immediate, and it will hold for 8 days. So yeah, 8 whole days it will be there. And then obviously now it's up to us to keep our vibration, because you know it's about how you keep your vibration. So if you keep yourself in high vibration, you know, you're happy, you have positive thoughts, you sing, you dance, you meditate, you do exercise, then your vibration is in that high vibration, and so it can continue to go. But obviously, as a group, we're talking about it being there for 8 days, and then
Fantastic.
I guess each one will be on their own
Right.
journey.
And if I've understood this correctly, the energy has already integrated and will
Yes, it was.
keep moving for the next 8 days. People,
Yeah.
8 days, do not miss out on the opportunity to change that one habit. You'll anyway see a difference. You must come back on tomorrow's call, where Brenda and Charu will be back at 6:30 again tomorrow. But
Monday.
hang on, we're not done with. I'm so sorry, Monday. Thank you, thank you. I keep doing this every Saturday. I'm so sorry.
It's just the weekend, that's all.
It's just, yes, it's just the weekend. That's all. So you have 48 hours to, well, 36 hours maybe, just under 48 hours to see what is happening and showing up around you. And you must come back on Monday and share with Brenda and Charu what showed up for you and what else showed up for you to contribute, to support you in this work for yourself. And of course, one of the biggest supports that you could get are these amazing, fabulous offers from Brenda and Charu, which we will get to, because you have questions which we will bring up. However, we have 3 people waiting. We do not want to keep them hanging. So we'll go in the same order. Brenda and Charu. Shilpa, we'll get Vishnu on first. Now, somebody might ask, Brenda and Charu, why did we do this? So apart from, why did we do this? A group clearing has happened. It has gone to 0. Why do we need to check Manisha, Monica, and Vishnu separately again?
Because so basically they all have their own journey. We all have their own journey. So their energies will show up differently from the group, and not necessarily that everything will show up. Because obviously, as a group, we are doing group healing. So that what is ready for the group to move has moved. So you can see all these energies that were there, demonic and all, moved out because we were all ready as a group to clear it. And the people who, like, we are doing this check for them because they might not be ready, or they have more things to clear or more things to sort out, and their journey is a little bit more that they have to go.
Right. So I hope everybody has understood that as a group, this is the work that's happened. But individually, there is still more to be done, because then that is specific to you and your situation. Vishnu, I've sent you a request to unmute. Brenda and Charu, is there something Vishnu can ask you, or are you going to tell him what's happening?
Yeah, so now after the group clearing, because we've included her as well into the group healing, spirit possession is no longer there, but the voodoo is still there, and it's still there at 50%. And as we have said, that it's creating helplessness for her, and it's affecting her family life.
Okay.
All right.
So you have any questions, anything to ask?
I want to know, can you doing this complete rid of?
Yeah, you can take our package B. So we will be putting up our packages. Please do opt for package B for her, to give her a more harmony and peace in her life. Definitely. This we have seen many times. We have cleared this energy many times. I think he's going on.
Thank you.
I think maybe network issues.
Is unstable.
Right.
Yeah.
And sorry, because family, you had already mentioned it is affecting, and is that the only thing, like in moving forward, is that the only thing?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And how long has she had it? I know Vishnu said he gave a timeline earlier this year is when it started, but what did your check show?
Yeah. So it's been there nearly for 2 years, and in the interim period till they'll to help her till she can make a decision of changing that. Basically, she can talk to somebody who she trusts, somebody who will listen to her, somebody who can help her, go through whatever she's going through. So where you can pour out your feelings and find that person has just listened to you without actually giving you your right, your wrong, someone who's there for you unconditionally. So Vishnu, you can tell your wife to basically talk to a friend in the meantime, or someone who she trusts, to help her through this.
Or a counselor?
Could be. I'm not sure about a counselor, but a friend is more, who has you uncompensating, that unconditional love will encompass you with that love.
Right. So Vishnu, that's for you, for your wife. All right. Till such time that you and she are ready to take this work on, because that's what the future is showing up, that the family life is going to get even more affected. Till such time, there is a little bit that has also come for you, which is to let your wife know that she can speak to somebody she trusts, pour her heart out. It's a starting point, at least, right? Okay. So I hope that helped, Vishnu. We'll get Monica on.
Hi, Monica.
Hi.
And
So
yes, go ahead, Brenda.
yeah. So we started out with black magic at 100%, and now it is at 50%. The vampire energy, which was at 30%, is zero now. The psychic attack is still there at 100%. The open portals, which were there at 30%, is zero now. Discarnates, which were at 100%, is there 40% still. And the demonic energy, which was there at 50%, is zero now. Because I think you were lucky that demonic energy got cleared in the first part. So this will make life a little bit easier. It's been there for 9 months on you, and it's creating disappointments in your life. And the area that it's working is control and power.
Yeah.
So this is where the battle is going, control and power. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, till I take on the healing with you, is there anything
Yeah.
that I should be doing?
Yeah, I'll just give
basically?
you, yeah. So what you can do is you can go and walk in nature, and all the negativity, you can actually ask for it to be flushed into Mother Nature. You can see it visualizing and going out into the nature. And then what you can visualize is you can see the beauty, like, look at that flower and appreciate the flower and bring in that good vibration of that energy.
Okay. So that I should be maintaining that kind of a vibration till I take on the energy, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
And
exactly.
how is it going to play out, like now in the near future? How is it going to play out, like the whatever is left out in the energy field?
Did you mention control and power?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, we did
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
how it's gonna
But
play out.
I think she needs a little bit,
Right.
because it's this, but I think she needs a little. So we're just checking what else is it
Right.
going to be. Yeah, yeah. We did mention control and power.
Loyalty.
It will affect the loyalties.
Okay. It has already affected in a very big way, but yeah, I understand where it's going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I
You're
hope,
most welcome, Monica.
yeah, I hope I can, soon I can see you, and then maybe you guys can help me out so that I know
Definitely.
life goes on in a much smoother way, because that's what it's meant to be at the end
Yeah.
of the day. Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
Thank you, Monica. And very interesting to note that black magic reduced by 50%
Yeah.
and vampire energies went to zero. The open portals to lower dimensions went to zero. Cyclic
Yeah.
attacks and discarnates still at 100, and even demonic energies went to sorry, this carnate I think went to 40%. And the when you say something like control, power, and loyalties, it's those are the areas of life that are going to get affected. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
is a there is a loss of control and balance, and there is a going away of loyalties that is going to happen.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Got it. All right. And Manisha on here. And yes, people, after this, we will take on a few questions that you've asked. And there's so many questions, Brenda and Charu. It's amazing. I'm going to try and get on as many as I can. And we will, of course, tell everybody about these amazing, amazing offers. Yes, Brenda and Charu, for Manisha.
So for you, Manisha, you had spirit possession at 80%. Unfortunately, that hasn't moved at all. It is still 80%. You had black magic, which was at 20%, and that has moved to 0. You had demonic energy at 100%, and that's come down to 50%. And you had extra souls, which was at 50%, and that is at 30% now. So there has been some shifts for you. It's been there for 23 years, actually, this energy. And it's creating unhappiness for you, helplessness for you, and it's affecting your health and fitness, and plays out as lack of affection and lack of love.
Yes, thank you. But it's also affecting all my financial abundance as well.
So that is the obviously that will be the byproduct, but the main aspect where it is health and fitness. And then if it's health and fitness, if you are not able to be healthy, or as you said, you've had so many surgeries, you have paid for those you've gone through hospitalization, and through hospitalization there's been lack of business, and you've been not there, so it affects it very this. And money is a byproduct, because if you are not happy and if you are not healthy, then money also doesn't come to us, right? Money is the byproduct of us being in that happy vibrational mode.
Yeah, and I want to tell you one more thing here. So basically what happens is, when a person is gripped with negativity, it's like, when I teach this subject, I tell students, like, somebody taking a handful of chilies and throwing at you. So all areas get affected. Some chili will go in your eyes, some will go in your mouth, some will burn your skin and all. But what we find is where the target was.
Yes.
Is what. So money was, so you had actually many times you were attacked by this, but what we found is the most active one.
No, absolutely, because its effect is also my personal life.
Yeah.
So I'm here.
Yeah.
I don't look it. I'm 64 years old. So I've been like for the past 25 years alone, not able to meet because all my areas have been blocked. Whilst you were doing the healing, I put Nataraja in my hand.
So sweet.
And the other thing was that I do get some intuitive messages, because I can always tell, like before you said 2 years for Vishnu, I already in my mind got the message. But thank you so much. Thank you, Neelu.
Thank you, Manisha.
Charu and Brenda.
Thank you.